So this one has had, it's very similar to the Venthyr one, funnily enough, that like you travel to all different parts of the Shadowland to like get working with the other covenants to do things. I don't remember doing this during the Night Fae campaign. I might have to.
I would never play such a prank on you.
She's all green. It's funny.
A thorn in my side until the last. I wouldn't have it any other way.
You know, we're all cool with each other here.
Do you need a training partner?
Um,
First, you don't succeed. Pick yourself up.
this is quite a ceremony. Everyone's here. This ritual is essential to the recreation of the Crest of Ascension and the preservation of Bastion. We owe the Winter Queen and Willow Blossom a great debt. Someday I hope we can repay them.
I believe in you.
Richard Hertz, everything is ready. With everything we've collected, we can finally receive the vessel. Are you ready? I am ready.
Together, we can achieve.
Grubby, I'm so glad I got to see you before I go. Goodbye, my sweet little friend.
Before you go? What do you mean?
Don't you see? I have to transform into the vessel.
Only a vessel of Ardenriel can contain the power of the grove.
You see, because as a Ardenweald dude,
You are the vessel? No. There must be another way.
because I didn't know Willow Blossom, it's like, wait, she must not be
I
a main
spent my
character.
whole life serving the forest. This is my chance to help all of the Shadowlands.
You want to power up your shit, don't you?
Wonderful. I'm so happy you were here to share it with me.
You can't tug at my heartstrings. We barely knew each other.
I am ready, my queen.
Willow. Thank you. Bastion will never forget what you have given us.
Like, I see what you're trying to do here, but I do not know you. And the little bit I did know of you, you were quite annoying. I would never wish for you to become a vessel, but I'm not saying we're best of friends either. Oh my god, it's so bright. Like I said, if like Willow Blossom was somebody I met in my adventures and we did a lot of shit together, that'd be one thing, but I barely met her today. Like 2 hours, like not even 2 hours ago, like what, 30 minutes ago or some shit? Do you have the vessel? We just saw it being made, dude. Like, of course I have it. She's gone.
There is a long road.
Someone I barely knew. I don't know what to say. All that is left is to return to Willow. Let's return Willow, the vessel, to Polymarch, our justice and Bastion. This sacrifice must not be in vain.
If there you go on ahead. I just need a moment.
Whatever you have to tell yourself, dude. Don't act so self-righteous. I just love so many living things. How could you judge me? Yeah, whatever. I've seen a lot of shit in my time. These heartstrings won't be tugged today. It's not like fucking Ysera, which was set up 2 expansions ago. It's not like fucking.
You are seen.
What else was like a heartstring tugger in this? Well, the only reason I was really sad whenever we were hanging out with Alexandros, and it's because my dad died last year. So, like I said, we didn't have the best relationship, but I didn't want him dead. And it's still kind of fresh. But anyway, let's not get bogged down in sadness. You brought the vessel we require for the completion of the Crest of Ascension. I understand it came at a great cost. We must endeavor to prepare our friends in Ardenweald one day. And also, like, if you couldn't see that coming, it was like right there. With the greatest of gifts from Ardenweald, we have the final piece to rebuild the Crest of Ascension. Let us make certain Willow Blossom's sacrifice is not in vain. How do you know who she was? Did I tell you who she was?
To learn of Ardenwield's noble sacrifice on our behalf.
Behalf.
Come, let us meet Pelagos at the crest.
First of all, I mean, is it, sacrifice one soul. Meanwhile, like, oh, okay, so I don't have Mechanicos. What does Klaya do? Your critical strikes grant you stacks of Valiant Strike up to 20. If a nearby party member drops below 50% health, you consume these stacks to heal them. Oh, it's like more of a healer tree. Light the path. Your Valiant Strikes grant 0.2% crit chance per stack when your Valiant Strikes heals an ally. You each gain 5% crit. Yeah, that's definitely a healer tree. Oh wait, they're just like right here. But I'm still gonna pull out my mount. Orc Rogue. I do remember them saying that Kyrian was best for Outlaw, which is lame.
We stand together.
Especially lame, since if you
Place
ever
the
wanted to do
vessel
this
here.
covenant on them to collect the appearance, you'd have to do fucking Spires of Ascension again. F that. F that all the way. The vessel seems drawn to the spot. Willow Blossom's essence will suffuse the crest, completing it so Bastion can once more invest New Ascended. Once more invest New Ascended? Invest in? I don't know, that seems a bit off to me.
Knowing that Willow Blossom lives on and will be part of every new Ascended.
Look at that Blood Elf Hunter, that bitch. Paghetti, and Leap Balls. God damn. I hate people sometimes. With the final empowerment in place, our renewed crest of Ascension stands boasted by the might of not just Bastion, but all Covenants. Soon, New Ascended will grace their halls once more as aspirants finish their long-awaited trials. None of this would be possible without your aid, Mawwalker. The honor of activating the crest at last is yours. Oh, this is where, Grubby! And I get a back piece and all this other stuff. Cool.
You have both done a great service to our people. Now, we must seal our reborn crest's power to safeguard it from future assault.
And what am I supposed to do to... What about Lysonia and all that shit?
When Devos shattered the crest, she sought to shatter the bonds between us. With the Mawwalker's aid, we have persevered. Our reforged crest stands stronger than ever before.
Time for
We can
murder.
once again ascend our ready aspirants and reclaim our realm from the Forsworn.
Cool, cool.
Glory to the Archon. Glory to Bastion.
Dude's riding around a bear tick. Snowstorm. Is that a PvP mount or something? Yeah, I don't have my chest piece. I assume I'm getting it soon. In-game shop. Blizzard's 30th anniversary. He comes from the ice and snow under the Azeroth sun where adventures go. Oh man, did I miss out on this? Huh. Well, shit.
Do you need a task?
With the crest complete at last, we must next turn our eyes back to the Forsworn. You notice Grubby looking at you expectantly. I didn't even notice you'd followed us here, dude.
I have increased patrols as requested.
But come here.
Polemarch.
You
Forsworn
are part of my
activity
tribe
has
now.
increased of late. Drastically.
Devos' successor Lysonia poses a grave threat. I will send our bearers to learn of her plans at once.
Thank you. None of this would be possible without you, my friend.
Continue the campaign by accepting the quest on Lysonia's trail in Bastion. Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, if you tell me I have to get to the point where the fucking Temple of Devotion is created, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Because that's really deep into The Corthian campaign. It's like one of the final parts of the Corthian campaign where you have to remake all the crests. Our scouts have reported spotting Lysonia and Uther en route to the Temple of Humility. As the de facto leader of the Forsworn, we must not allow her to stand free, twisting the minds of those around her. The disciples of humility have not yet answered our beckons. I have sent Cly ahead to reconnoiter? Reconnoiter. I have no idea what the fuck this word is. I assume it's like a conjugated version of reconnaissance. But it's certainly not a word I'm familiar with. It's like SAT fucking bullshit. Reconnaissance is fine, but reconnoiter or reconnatoire, seeing as how they're both French words, I'm assuming. Reconnatoire. Needless to say, I'm just not familiar with it. But I got a mount. What mount was that? It was just added to my collection. Eternal Failings of Courage. Shift P. What does that shit look like? Eternal. Do you fly at all? Purity. Elysian Aquilon. I guess I must have got this at some point. Let me put that on my favorites. It's like the flying one. Courage, purity. So it's like they just get like noticeably fancier, or like what's the deal? Yeah, his. Sure, fine. Even though I have lots of mechanical cats already, sure, one covered in gold is cool, I guess.
Our enemies hold fast to
Be
their
quiet,
beliefs.
Thenios.
We cannot...
I serve not only
The entire temple is overrun with
but
Forsworn.
all
We
of
must
the
find the
Shadow
survivors. The temple grounds are crawling with those loyal to the Forsworn. If I were still an aspirant, this task would be monumental. Luckily, that is no longer the case. Let us survey the situation from the sky. We can both take stock of the challenges ahead and find any survivors
Keep
we
a
can.
calm mind.
I can fly too, but I appreciate that you're willing to ferry me around, I guess. Ferrying is what I do, mortal.
Those poor aspirants. The Forsworn are forcing them to succumb to their pride in order to bolster their armies.
Yeah, it sounds pretty horrible. We may be able to get...
There's the Paragon. He stands against Lysonia alone. Where are his disciples?
Where's the Hand of Humility?
There! Though the disciples of humility are cornered, Voida holds strong.
Time for murder?
By the Archon's grace, aid has arrived. My soldiers are wounded, and it takes all I have to keep them stable. Do you require my
Fortunate
hand?
that you both found us. There are many wounded. I've been able to keep them alive, but it has taken all of my focus. You must help us push back against the Forsworn.
Serve well.
Collect 5 sacred scrolls. The Forsworn are ransacking the library, looking for specific texts amongst our archives. We cannot allow them to uncover the scrolls they are searching for. Find any set-aside scrolls and return them to me for safekeeping. Sure.
Paragon is up near the temple proper, facing Lysonia on his own.
Free 5 burdened aspirants by stopping Forsworn rituals.
He chose to risk himself.
The aspirants
to draw
that's...
her attention away from the disciples.
That should buy us some time. I will stay to hear your reports of what happened here, while our friend investigates. the
Richard Hertz
Forsworn.
investigates... Okay, yes.
Change is coming.
Succumbing to pride. The aspirants that spend the most time at this temple are those who must face their pride. I was one of them once. During our surveillance, I saw Forsworn forcing these aspirants to fall to their vices, then toss them aside as if they meant nothing. We must stop the Forsworn, free the aspirants from a terrible fate.
Archon's wisdom.
Stop rituals and get books. Okay, sure. Did not want to do that, but
I do not
yeah,
have
happy accident. Mirror fragment. Whoa, look at this. Radiant sword. Compassion, blade of humility. You find a familiar sword impaled into one of the Forsworn corpses. The paragon of humility must have left it behind in pursuit of Lysonia. It seems inert, as if all the anima has been used. Perhaps you could restore it to its usual glory.
Lysonia, your self-import shall be your downfall. You must return to the path. I need to target something
Ever
first.
the idealist, Paragon. You
Filthy
shall
trash.
come under my will.
Shut my wings.
Missing reagent mirror fragments. Oh, 3 of them, okay. Might as well do this while I'm here.
Did not prepare me for this.
Why? Let me do this. God damn it, like...
He is not breaking. Double your efforts.
Compassion
As you
charge.
command.
I'm having doubts about it now. You know, I thought this is what I wanted, but, it's not. I'd recognize that, run animation anywhere. Paladin.
It is not ready yet.
How do I restore these? Has it just been unsuccessful this whole fucking time, or like what? Oh my god, kill shit too quickly, man.
Require a target.
Restore mirror shards where exactly? Okay, I see
I am out
a
of
scroll right
range.
there. What exactly am I doing with these? Combine 3 mirror fragments into a mirror of ancient teaching. Is it just not worked? Have I gotten unlucky with this stupid shit? What's going on here? Oh, I see. I do have enough. But I have to wait for RP, which is annoying. Oh, I see. Okay, they're spread all over the place. Got it. Gotcha. I definitely have enough, so... Didn't realize that I had to store them at a specific spot. Foolish child. Scroll, I need to stop a ritual. I don't know. I mean, I'm having doubts about killing him.
Do not question me. Do it!
Too far away.
What do you mean too far away? She's right in front of you. Yeah, I'm just sort of bumbling through these. You can just kind of turn your brain off and you'll eventually complete the quests that they've tasked you with.
Got my wings.
Well, you could have if you didn't choose evil. But don't you understand? I was unable to let go of my hatred. Here we go with the hatred again. Filling up the sword, I need 2 more scrolls. I spy one over there. And over there. Sucker. Grab this.